Welcome to episode 15 of the Lactor of Podcast, DJDubC Flemoxicillin, and our guest today is KamiMaybe. Kami, how you doing, bro?
Oh, doing well. How about you guys?
Doing great, man. And Flem, how are you?
I'm doing well as everybody in this Discord call.
Yeah, it's a brand new month. I know we just we got through spooky season. It's now coming up on Thanksgiving season. What you guys got any like November plans at all coming up?
Not a single one. I'm not even going to get a turkey. No,
not really.
Not a turkey. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to get one because I already have one in the freezer. Boom.
Ooh, okay.
I've been prepping this baby since June.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be. That sounds good.
Marinated.
Yes. Yep. It's turning green. I don't understand what's going on with it, but I'm excited. I actually this year, the last few years, I've started cooking my own turkey, which is kind of a big deal for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I kind of fail at a lot of things in life, but with the turkey thing, I did all right. Like, it was pretty good last year.
I got it. I think I got it.
Yeah, we pulled it off.
Yeah.
I think I'd be pretty bad at it. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys ever cook turkeys, Kami? Is it Kami or Kami? I always want to say Kami.
It's Kami. Yeah.
It's Kami, right? Okay, I knew that. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, anyway, Kami, we want to get into it, man. So this is gonna be all about you. We want to know your origin story. We want to know from birth all the way to gaming to streaming, everything, bro.
Who is the Slayer?
We want to know Kami. Let the world know.
All right.
Well, I mean, start off like you could be cool about it. However you
can lie if you want.
No, you can lie.
So,
we've had liars on here before. Yeah, we've had little bit of lore for you right there.
True.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
So I was born October 13th, 1993. I was born on a Wednesday, not on a Friday. Let's see. I grew up like in a very bad neighborhood. My dad was very abusive. Didn't gain custody. My mom didn't gain custody of me when I was until like maybe 12, 13 years old. But it was a nice filter, like through all the like tough times that I had to deal with my dad. I was always like drawn to like watching anime or like especially like Dragon Ball Z. Like, oh my god, dude, I cried when I missed the episode of trying to learn how to fly like Gohan. And I was like, no, I'll never get the opportunity. And then
the rest of us were flying. So.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. But yeah, so and then like my mom actually bought me a PlayStation 1, and like that one, it just drew me in because like my first game I ever played was Dragon Ball Z Budokai.
Nice.
And, classic.
It was just really good. I just me and my brother, we just go toe to toe with each other. We'll cuss each other out, and like very quietly though, because we don't want to get our ass beat for no reason. You know, we're like,
within limits.
Yeah.
Like you got to treat it like you're at a funeral the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's a good one. But yeah, and then like I started getting into more gaming when like probably at the age of like 16, 17, I moved 18, sorry. I moved out of my parents' house, and I was living with my best friends, and they introduced me to Call of Duty. Now, I've never played online before, and I was like, "Oh, so how does this work?" And it's like, "Oh, dude, you just just do your shit." I'm like, all right, cool.
It's hard to explain that one.
It really is.
You're with a bunch of guys.
Yeah. And like as soon as I just entered the lobby, all you just hear is like these squeakers and
they're
like,
saying they want to bang your mom. They're saying all this.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this normal? And he's just like, yeah, dude, it's normal. I'm like, oh, okay. And then
I'm playing the game.
And I got addicted. Like that was like my go-to game of all time. I was actually really good at it to a point where my best friend was speechless because like I would just fall asleep doing rank play. And like I think on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I was ranked like I think 8 out of like 1,000 people. And I was like literally just dead ass asleep. My best friend woke me up. He's like, dude, are you all right?
And
I'm
you
like,
did-
what happened? It's like, you won your game. And
I
you
blacked
ranked up
out.
to
I blacked
8.
out.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh. I just went
Man.
back to bed. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then let's see. Later on, I actually started building my own PC, and the intention of, I was like, okay, I was really good at Black Ops, I should probably showcase it. And then I started building like my PC. It took me like maybe like a couple years before I can actually build it, because I was just waiting on sales, like on like Fry's Electronics, Best Buy, or like Newer and stuff like that, for like
Right.
Cyber Monday deals and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And then once I finally fixed it and everything like that, I had to think of like a gamer name for myself. And like my best friends, they always just tell me like, why don't you just use your regular name? I'm like, Urbic is just a boring ass name in the gaming industry. So like, might as well change it up.
Wait,
So
what
like
name?
my real name.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like,
Oh,
because
okay.
I noticed like everybody would just say like, there's Dana Coon, like his name is Dana, like Martine. And I was like, yeah,
Not
that's
for
so
me.
boring. Like, what about like something like crazy? And then like, so my first ever game tag was like, I love Sunny E, like Sunny D,
Uh-huh.
and so I was just like Sunny E, like because like Urvic is like E for Urvic and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got really bored of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do something different. And the next one was Super Kami Poro, and just because like I was a Dragon Ball Z Abridged fan, and
Mhm.
also when I played League of Legends, my favorite thing to buy for icons is these like little Poro guys. They're like, they're just cute as fuck, but they're ugly too. They're like pugs, they're like ugly and cute at the same time.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like, all right, I fuck with you. And then like I just changed it up. I was like, you know what? I want to like do something else. Like, this is cool, but this is not like me. And then like that's when I decided to call myself KamiMaybe. And Kami in Japanese means God, and then maybe, but it's like a play on to
Oh,
call me
pretty-
maybe.
Wow.
Pretty-
Well, okay.
Pretty
Yeah.
humble. Pretty
Yeah.
humble.
And then like I used to showcase like a lot. Like my first thing for like streaming for like Twitch was like a little bit of Black Ops, but I noticed that I wasn't getting a lot of views, and I switched to like League of Legends, and that's when I met like Martine, Farg, like Dana, Arden, Jess, like basically my crew.
Sure.
And yeah, and like from there I just literally wiped off on the face of the earth. Like nobody knew where I was. I was like, dude, like we miss you. Like, where have you been? I was literally in my hyperbolic time changer playing Dead by Daylight on PlayStation 5. And I was like, oh dude, like this is a fun game. I'm gonna showcase this. And like literally as soon as I came back to streaming, it was just a treat. Like when people just see me just loop around a killer, and I would just get messages on PlayStation 5 just like,
Yeah, they're
you
the
know what,
best.
like you're such a fucking asshole, why can't you
Yes.
just let me kill you? I'm like,
Yes.
what?
I love that.
It feels so good.
Especially like the voice messages. If I
That's
could
so
like save
Dead by
those voice
Daylight.
messages, yeah.
Yes.
Like, oh, so good. And I was
We've
like
all
a
gotten
really
them.
good killer
Oh,
for like Chainsaw. I think his name's like Hillbilly or something like
Hillbilly,
that.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, like that guy, I was really good. I could literally chainsaw across the map at like effortlessly. I would start whistling, and I was like, just doing my thing. It's like, oh look, I was just like literally fucked them up. It's so crazy.
What-
And then but yeah, no, after that, like I stopped streaming because like Dead by Daylight became like a fan service kind of thing. Like they dropped like a Korean killer that throws pocket knives at people. I'm like,
The trickster, yeah.
yeah, I was just like, what is this? Is this like fan service? And then they brought in like what was it? Like this baby with the old lady.
The twins.
twins.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
twins. I was like, what is this? This is not scary. I'm like, this is
Too
not scary
much.
at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're doing way too much.
Uh,
I don't even understand the mechanics. So I have to kill. I have to fight a baby. Like, what do you? I don't-
Yeah.
yeah, apparently
Wait,
you
I
can kick
kick
it
it?
somehow. Right.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to kick it.
Yeah.
Every time I try to kick it, I can't. But you know what's funny, Kami, is one of my favorite memories of Dead by Daylight is when you stream sniped me that one time.
Oh,
Remember?
that was so funny.
So Flam, I was playing DBD with it was me, Martine, Emily, and I think David, and then Kami stream sniped me and killed us all.
With that,
Wow.
like literally, I was just making I was like resetting my lobby over and over again just to get paired up with them. Like I had to do that maybe like 4 or 5 times. It was like, nope,
Oh, wow.
I gotta reset it. Nope, gotta reset it. Nope. Wait, is that them? Oh hell yeah! And that's when I sent like a smiley face on his chat.
Yeah.
And just like, oh hey, and it's like, oh hey, Kami, what's up? That's all you hear is the chainsaw just revving. It's like, holy shit, this guy's good.
Well, I was honored to be hooked by you. I'll tell you that. I was honored.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. You know
so
what?
your first game. So I'm sorry. You said you went straight from a PlayStation 1 and then you went to your 16 and played Call of Duty. There was no in between.
I did play like a little bit of like Nintendo 64. Or like Smash Bros.
Nice.
And Ocarina of Time for Zelda.
Okay.
Classic, good stuff.
Then I did have an Xbox for maybe like I would say like 1 week, and then my house got broken into, which is a funny story. So they took a lot of my stuff, right? Like they took my Xbox, my shoes, my TV. But I was like, I don't care. Yeah, that's always. And I was like, you know what? I'm not worried about it. Like my health is okay. Nobody got hurt. And then like
I still got feet.
yeah. And then so like my mom and my dad were like filing a police report, and they're just saying like, oh, what did they take? And they're like telling all this stuff, and then they popped out like the weird bizarre stuff. They're like, hey, they took like a 24-pack ramen, like those cup noodles, and then also like my dad's underwear for some fuck all reason.
Oh,
yeah, so
they were dedicated.
Yeah.
Crime
And,
of
like,
passion.
like the police didn't even like bat an eye about the underwear. They just responded saying like, do they even have a microwave to to warm up those cup of noodles? I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, if they could have just spent $3 at the grocery store and got the same amount, yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, like that's pretty much it. And then I didn't really like, since I was like poor and everything like that, we barely had like electricity. We had to use like an electric stove for our neighbors or like outside the apartment.
Well, that sounds like apocalypse stuff. I can't even knock on my neighbor's door to tell him like something's wrong with in his yard. Can't imagine.
No, we just go downstairs. Can I do this? Yeah, I'll do it. Just plug it in and see what happens. All they can just tell us is no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I remember feeling like a criminal for stealing my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I remember thinking, any minute they're gonna come knocking on our door and kick me off. I didn't know how any of that worked.
Did your neighbors have like the different like named Wi-Fi? It was like it was something like creative.
Oh, they were
my Wi-Fi.
No, they were very literal people. They were from Peru. His name was Pedro. He was a really cool guy. But they just for some reason did not understand that you got to put a lock on that kind of stuff. Like I think our whole family at one point, we had every system hooked up to our neighbors.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
everybody, let's go.
Oh man.
Everybody's wondering why the internet is so slow.
Yeah.
It's just
it's like,
everybody's on it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Brandon's visiting someone else's town on Animal Crossing again. Everything's
great.
going slow.
Kami, you know what's funny? As I was thinking about it, your real name is like a combination of my whole name.
Wait, what?
Your first name is a combination of my. So like, I mean, I'll just say it. My first actual name.
What are you doing? That's a secret. What are you saying that for?
I'll say it. So it's right. So I don't care.
Don't do that.
I don't care.
Ever do. Well,
I don't
we'll
care.
edit it.
I don't care. so right. My first name. My middle name's Ronnie, and then my last name is Vickers. So
wow,
Vic.
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Your guys' socials match up too?
Maybe
one number apart.
maybe one of them. But yeah, I always thought that was funny. But yeah. For those of you who don't know, that's there's an exclusive for you guys.
But I'm sure we'll see a little clip on TikTok for it. Right?
Maybe. But anyway, so Kami, so one of the first times I ever met you IRL was, what was it, a couple years ago? It was Was it a couple years now? No, we met. I was just in Vegas with everybody. We had that Vegas trip, yeah, and we met up for Korean barbecue. See, that was our first time meeting. So like, would you say like Korean barbecue is like one of the go-to things to do in Vegas for most people?
For sure.
Yeah.
It was there's good places and not good places. Like obviously you have like some like Korean barbecue over there in Vegas that will like they'll look at you and they're like, nah, this guy doesn't know how to cook, so they'll cook for you. I think like, they'll just do it automatically. They're like, no, I'll just flip it for you. I'm like, dude.
So
like,
wait, explain Korean barbecue. So what is it? So this is like an event.
So all right. So your first thing you're gonna be thinking about. Yes, exactly.
That makes me mad. Okay,
yeah.
That makes me very mad. Okay.
That's the first instant that people will get like bothered by. But it's like it's like a family gathering. So you talk while you guys are like cooking your guys' meat and all that kind of stuff. So like while you guys are like cooking, obviously you have like endless supply of meat. So they're very thin slices. So you get to try every single thing on the menu.
Okay, cool. That's neat.
Yeah.
Do you get paid to cook it? Because I thought that was I thought that was like the restaurant's job. I thought the restaurant's supposed to do that.
you're just like me when I first started out with Korean barbecue. I was like, who the fuck wants to go to a place where food?
That's insane.
Like, what is this DIY crap? Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
That was my first time ever having it when I was there.
Going to family dinner and your dad still has to cook.
But yeah, like I was saying, there's some good Korean barbecue places. Like I personally recommend this place in Vegas called Master Kim's. Just because like you actually don't really talk to the people. They'll send like a conveyor belt like out there for you just to pick up your food.
Oh wow.
It's like I bet that was really good in COVID times. That sounds They were the only restaurant open.
Oh, and by the way, Ronnie, when I first met you, like I didn't know like how very like shy you are when you first like met up with everybody. Like when I was playing video games with you, like when I was playing video games with you, you're like very like sporadic, emotional, and everything like that. But when I saw you, like, sup? I'm like,
oh, come on.
What's up, Ronnie? I'm like, give me a hug, brother. And then you're just like, hey. Yeah, you did hug me. And then like when we're all sitting there at the table, like everybody's like exchanging, like, you know, doing like talking shop. I was like, hey, how about you, Ronnie? How you doing?
I respond. Oh, okay, hold on. I responded more than that.
Like, okay, Ronnie. What about like how was your trip over here to California? Like from all the way from East Side, and you're just like, yeah, it was good. It was nice. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
awesome.
sure I said more than that. Come on.
No, so Ronnie,
Ronnie,
you need to write. Yeah, you need to write down. You need to be more sporadic and emotional. I love that.
I'm a very laid back guy, but no, I mean I'm sure I said more than that. Come on.
I mean, like, I also heard like so much about you. Like, I remember, like, I think it was David and Tim. I think they were like talking about like everybody was trying to take a picture of you because like they thought that they were your bodyguards and everything like that. Or something. And I was just like, oh shit, this guy's
talking
good.
about TwitchCon. Right. Yeah. So that was a whole story. Yeah. So I mean, we can talk about it. So So this was TwitchCon, and everybody came back to my hotel, right? So and you know Humble, so
of course.
So it was everybody, it was me, it was Humble, pretty much everybody, and security came and said everybody was too loud, and they were kicking everybody out. And then Humble, for some reason, wanted to act like my bodyguard all weekend. I don't know why. He just kept calling me his client all weekend, and we just went along with it. And somehow they ended up believing Humble that I was just some name. So pretty much when they were kicking everybody else got free, but Humble was the only one that got in trouble.
Oh damn! My clients,
right. They let me go because they thought I was some name. They let everybody else go because they were guests, and then they just let Humble get in trouble for everything. So I'm pretty sure Humble has his picture like on the wall somewhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do not let this man in.
Oh, I wish I vlogged that. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, I do want to go back to Vegas again soon, though. Vegas is a lot of fun. Are you? So I mean, obviously, you probably don't visit the strip as much, right? Because you live out there.
Oh yeah, I hate the strip.
That's what
Oh
I was
my
gonna ask.
God.
You're probably not a strip kind of person, but like, what else do you do out there while you're out in Vegas? If you're not doing strip.
Well, I mean, like, since I'm a local, what I like to do on my spare time is like either go to parks, go hiking. There's some really beautiful hiking spots here.
Nice.
There's some really sick ass
Is there
museums. Like,
is there foliage?
yeah, there is. Yeah,
Is
if you
there?
just drive
Okay.
like the outskirts.
I've never
of,
been
like, Vegas.
never been to Vegas, so there's I never imagined hiking was a thing.
An
people
option.
did. Yeah,
It's like it's a barren wasteland. What's
well,
out
yeah,
there?
I'd say yeah. Isn't it like the land that where it's just sun and there's no happiness except inside a casino?
No, there's vegetation out here. Like that's funny that you said that, because when I first worked at my first job at Aeropostale, like I had like these tourists come by and they're just like, "Hey, you're born and raised here?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Oh, which school did you go to? Did you went to like Monte Carlo or like the Rio?" It's like, those are hotels. Like, what are you talking about? And then he's just like, "Oh, did you guys go to school there?" I'm like, "No, we don't. We go to school there. Like, we go to an actual school."
Vegas kids don't do all their schooling inside a hotel.
No.
Inside a casino.
You gotta start them young. Hell no, dude. Like, oh, that's crazy. And but yeah, that like bothered me. I'm like, dude, there's actually like, if you drive outside of the strip, like there's actually homes, like mini towns and everything like that.
I know it had to be somewhere.
Yeah.
I know there's homes somewhere.
Yeah.
Just don't know how far out you gotta go. I assume it's like 3 days travel.
No.
No, okay.
But yeah, no, like speaking of like museums I was bringing up, there's this thing. It's very for like people who have a morbid curiosity of the human body. Have you ever heard of the human body exhibit?
I just have a body.
Yeah, I was say I have a body.
I've seen enough. Cool. I've seen enough of this thing.
I think I know my body.
Well, yeah, if you're like into that kind of like you know.
They show like real lungs and stuff like out in the open and
yeah,
like that stuff's cool.
Yeah. I think I think this is my favorite part every time I go there is like the different trimesters of like baby fetuses. They're real too, like they preserved and everything like that. So like, I'm just like, damn, this is really sick. You get to see them like throughout the week, and then after that,
get political.
That's like every week, and then after that, right behind me, all I just hear is people crying. I'm like, I think this is cool. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, damn, you get to see this like throughout the whole thing. And then right afterwards, you walk in, and there's this guy laying down on the floor in a glass case, skin. Like, there's nothing inside. It was just pure skin.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Say this guy and make me think it's like a dude stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, no, we know it was a dude because you could just see his flaccid penis that skinned and skinned on also, like, just perfectly preserved. I'm like, yeah, that's a dick. All right, cool. Anyways, I'm just gonna walk over here.
There you go. That's a sight for the day.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm a little bit less interested about Vegas. I'm scared. I don't know if I would want to see that.
I'd do it for the one time.
There's some other fun stuff over there in Vegas to do, like just besides the strip and downtown. So
yeah, for sure.
He says, "I don't like the strip anymore. I'm more about the skinned guy." That's what the locals watch. We go to the museum to see the flaccid wiener.
Oh, that's funny. But anyway, dude, so let's get back in the gaming. So I mean, you pretty much already said like COD and like Dead by Daylight. Talk about like your favorite games of like all time.
Game of all time.
All time.
Oh yeah. You could do within margin of 3, so you could pick 3.
Man, yeah, we usually do 5. We'll let you do 3.
Well, I feel like the 5 is a bad thing. I will talk about it offline, but no one seems to have the answer. Not right away.
Say, like,
you're right.
Number one game I would say is Last of Us. That was
nice.
Like a really good game.
That's a common game that's been repeated here.
Yeah, I
that's
cried.
True.
Like, it's a very sad story. Like,
I
thought
definitely.
I was prepared for like this emotional roller coaster, and nope, I wasn't. Nope, I cried like a bitch. I just could not handle like the very ending of it.
Shoot.
I
Did
think
you like the show that came out?
No, I actually never watched the show.
Oh, really?
Just because they did like different adaptations of it. So like obviously they're going to be something different. Obviously they did like a little spin-off of something that I never saw before. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of like watching a video game turning into a show.
Okay.
Like I wasn't a big fan of like Fallout. Like when I was trying to watch Fallout and everything. Like,
oh, really?
Couldn't get into it. No.
Okay. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll forgive you for that. I will say that The Last of Us show is pretty good with the storytelling of the game, the first one. So,
okay.
So I mean,
never
just
played the second one.
if you're me neither, because it's I don't want to be a part of that. But the first one, I think the story lines up pretty well with the show.
Okay.
But you do your own. You can hate on it, or it's fine.
No, I won't. I mean, everybody has their own opinion.
For sure.
Stick with Fallout. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
were you a fan of the Fallout games?
Yeah. What was that?
Were you a fan of the Fallout games?
Yeah, I was my favorite game of that would probably be New Vegas.
Okay.
Just because like they had a little bit
bias.
of like Easter eggs and stuff like that at Vegas. Oh shit, I know this place. It's like, oh
right.
shit. Yeah. I wasn't like I think the next one would just be like Fallout 3. That would be like my second favorite out of the Fallout series. Other than that, like I just wasn't a big fan of anything else.
Okay, I got you.
That's fair.
Yep.
On The Last of Us, and I've asked this every time someone mentions it. Did you play the online?
Yes, I have.
Okay,
it's that thing is very intense. I only just played it with my cousin. There's actually a clip of me playing it. I just didn't know what the hell was going on, and like somebody planted a bomb on one of the care packages, and then like my cousin was trying to shoot it off, and I was like, "Get out of my way!" And I was like running towards the care package. She's like, "Wait!" And I explode. And I was just screaming on the top of my lungs, my leg! And then, like, as soon as I got revived, I'm like, ooh, stuff. And I was just started picking up stuff in my pocket.
Yeah. It's an unmatched multiplayer experience. I think it's one of the best that exists. I wish that they would have brought it back.
Oh, they didn't bring it back for The Last of Us 2?
No, they didn't.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to be a part of that.
Yeah, like I wanted to play like Last of Us 2, but my mom ruined it. She watched the whole game through, and then I was playing it in my living room for the time being, and like she was like, "Oh, can I watch?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." It's like, "You know that girl's pregnant?"
Oh no!
I didn't know that girl was pregnant. I was like, "No, I didn't know." I was like, "Yeah, that happened." And this, I'm like, "You know what? I'm not playing this game anymore." Like, I stopped.
Go back to your room, Mom.
Get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft. Oh, that's great.
Oh, speaking of which, that brought me up to a funny thing. So me and a couple of my friends, is it okay? Can I speak about like psychedelic drugs?
Go for it.
Oh boy. Yes.
Okay, cool. So like me and my friends were all tripping out on shrooms, and so we drove off to this place called Red Rock. Obviously the rocks are red. So we just grabbed ourselves like a couple blankets and stuff. We laid it down on a big ass rock, shroomed out. Like we ate shrooms like on a pizza. So we had like a little box of pizza, sprinkled it on the pepperoni, and then just chow down. Anyways, we're just fucking blasted, right? And like my friend, she's just laughing her ass off. I'm just like, "Well, what's wrong, Nate? Like, what's going on?" She's like, "You know what? You know, it's a funny game that I just don't understand why people like playing." I was like, "What? Fortnite?" I'm like, well, okay, like talk to me. Like I don't play Fortnite. And it's like, just tell me what do you think about it? And she's like, you have like these fucking grown ass men, tatted up, badass looking, smoking on some like strawberry vapes, and all you hear is from their wives, all they hear from their boyfriends is like, "Oh, I got boogie bombed." I was like, yeah. It's like, oh shit. It's like, "Dude, you're a grown ass man playing a kid game and you got boogie bombed." It's like, "Oh damn it, where we dropping, boys? Where we dropping?"
They don't make it sound. It sounds so unmature. It's so
it really does.
Yeah.
Come on, give me the glub juice. I need a slurp. I need a slurp.
Slurp juice. Yeah.
Oh god, that got me so good. I was like, "Yep, that's why I don't play Fortnite."
And so that thought you believe was only invoked due to shrooms, because I think most people could think
that was the best
otherwise.
experience, because like I was laughing for a good like 10-15 minutes just thinking about it, just like these dudes just fucking roided up and everything like that, smoking on their vape and just like, I got boogie bomb. Like, goddamn.
Well, I hope it was worth it, because I'm gonna call the cops. So
No, God.
you said red rocks, huh?
That's funny. Oh man.
I've heard mushrooms taste really bad. Is that, and you put it on the pizza?
Well,
I heard that they're actually just like they suck taste wise.
Everybody has their preference. To me, they taste like cinnamon toast crunch.
Were you already on the shrooms when you had more? Because I don't.
No,
because I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that about a mushroom.
It was pretty pleasant. I mean, like, there's different strains. You know, they have.
Ronnie just put a big thing here. It says we're not here to promote this. Just make sure you say that.
There's like different bizarre names and everything, but they have different unique tastes and everything. So yeah, like.
And where did you guys get them?
Through a good friend. Yeah, they cultivated themselves.
What was their name?
Farmer Brown. We call him Farmer Brown, actually. So yeah.
So there's different strains, and depending on the strain, probably will influence the taste
and the effects.
Potency.
So it could be like heady highs or just like body highs. An example for one of the shroom names is called the albino penis envy. So sounds pretty normal. Clearly not what you think.
sounds right on par. Sounds right on par there.
But the most popular one that everybody likes taking, just because they get more of a spiritual awakening, is this thing called Golden Teacher.
Golden Teacher.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of it before.
No? Very unfamiliar.
Yeah, so it gives you like a how I would describe it, like a post nut clarity type of
through a mushroom.
Yeah,
got it. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Through a mushroom.
Wow.
Yes.
Golden Teacher. Hold on.
I can see the name.
Is that how it's advertised? I don't even know how you can capture that moment. That's interesting.
I mean, like, everybody has like the same, like, you know, just epiphany. Like, everything just makes sense to them, and it trickles down through like maybe it'll last about like a week, and then you just go back to like your regular self, and then that's how you view the world now. So yeah.
Does it make 1 times 1 equal 2?
No, it's fish.
Okay. What other illegal drugs you've been doing? Heroin or?
Oh no, I don't do any of that kind of stuff. I mean,
like, I actually don't know. Are shrooms even illegal? I actually don't even know. I feel like I see them marketed now, like as if they were normal.
Well, there's regular mushrooms like lion's mane. They don't really give you any psychoactive effect. They're just more of like just your typical average shroom. But there are some like states, I believe Colorado, they decriminalize shrooms, but you're not allowed to cultivate it. So you can have some on you, but you can't grow it.
It's such an interesting world. Such an interesting world.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I mean, it's like following the same footsteps as the marijuana movement.
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time before like it's gonna hit the shelves and everybody could just buy a bag of shrooms or something like that.
That reminds me of like those laws. You remember when we were little and you heard like these fake laws that like it's illegal to put ice cream in your back pocket in certain states. Have you heard that before?
No.
Never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
Ronnie, we went to the same school. You didn't hear that?
I'm pretty sure I've heard that. Okay. It sounds familiar.
There's they're like weird ones, like, and then like in other places, certain colors of people can't go out after dark, and then like that was a joke, but that is actually true. In Taylorville, Illinois, there was it was still like in law, like I think even to this day, I don't think it's ever been corrected. It was like literal racism embedded into the.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Anyway, I just think it's so weird that they're like, you can have some on you, some shrooms, but you better not tell me where you got that. Such a weird.
You better not be growing it in here, because in the state you can't grow it here.
The DARE program would be proud.
Oh my god! You know what really tripped me out when I was like a kid, just watching those the Above the Influences commercials? Is like when the dog talked, I was like, I wish you didn't smoke, Sally. I'm like, you can fucking talk. I was like looking, I was like, dude, can your dog talk?
That like, makes me want to smoke so much more. My dog will talk to me.
That would be the one thing that would be like so cool though. Like I just want to know like what would my dog's voice be if he just talked normal? Like would it be high pitched? Would it be deep voiced? What would it be?
I'm actually really against. I think it would be terrible to have your dogs talk because I think
hey,
it would
wake up. Wake up.
Well, no, because it's just like it really is such mistreatment. It's like, and why am I not allowed to go outside? Why can't I go with you to work? Why can't I? There's a lot of reasons.
That's true. And to be honest, any pet could pretty much blackmail you if you've done.
Oh my god!
You can be blackmailed by a pet, no problem.
True.
Yeah, absolutely. Just giving out all your information.
It's like, yeah, I got that golden retriever mentality. He's just happy to talk to us.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, guess what he did? Be like Dr. Doolittle. But
speaking of which, I want to ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
With knowing your strength and capabilities with your own bare hands, what animal that is a predator that you can go toe to toe with? Like you can just fuck them up.
Human.
This is the famous question. The famous question. Okay. Flem, you go first.
Like I don't know.
Just any animal you could take on.
Yeah, I could take on a lot of animals, but you said predator.
Yeah, predator.
It's got to be one that eats...
I would say a coyote. I think I could go toe to toe with a coyote. Yeah.
Okay.
But the coyotes are never alone. They're in packs, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, like, if I were to see one and they're like, "Hey, I'm starving. You know what? I'm gonna try to eat you."
Yeah,
let's 1v1 each other. I'm like, yeah, dude. All right, cool.
They do look pretty frail. A lot of coyotes look frail.
I
could probably do that.
A coyote. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like just a literal predator. A deer isn't a predator.
No.
Because I just think I could beat
maybe.
a deer up. An elk?
I mean, I couldn't beat an elk. An elk would destroy me.
Massive,
yeah,
bro. I don't know about
an elk would destroy me.
Does a predator always eat meat? They pretty much would, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
That'd be why they hunt.
So it'd be like a bear, be like something like that.
A piranha. I could squish a piranha.
Just one piranha. All right, go toe to toe.
Yeah.
Let's go, fucker. Let's go.
I just grab it and just
done.
And I saw a video about piranhas. I saw a video where a guy stood in like a thing with piranhas, and he even like made blood in there on his leg. They didn't even mess with him. I will kill 3 piranhas.
Piranha 3D.
This is it.
Several piranhas. I will put that as my list.
Several piranhas.
Ronnie, go ahead.
See, now
or do you want us to guess what I think you could beat? Because I think I already know what you could beat.
Okay, now I'm kind of interested.
Honestly, Ronnie, I really think that you could handle a bat.
I've seen a few bats in my lifetime. I could probably take on a bat.
Have you seen bat? They can get big.
I've seen bats. Yeah,
but most of them eat fruit, but there's like some of them that eat other things. I think.
So like a snake wouldn't count, right? Would a snake count?
Yeah. A snake would count. Yeah.
Yeah, anaconda. What?
I could take on an anaconda.
Okay, you're strong enough to go toe to toe.
J-Lo couldn't. I don't think you can. I don't think you can.
Oh my god,
you're not wrong. Okay. Crocodile. I could take on a crocodile.
What?
This man's insane.
Oh my god, dude! You're a man.
Ronnie, do you understand
Holy
the game?
shit.
Do you understand? Quit picking swamp
crocodile?
creatures, please.
I'm seeing your guys' reaction.
God.
Oh, okay. So you think you're brave. You're trying to be brave. Okay.
I mean, looking at your shirt, I could take on a shark.
I think it's messed up. I'm wearing this.
Certain sharks. I mean, I'm not taking on a great white. Screw that. But like,
Maybe while Ronnie thinks, you could tell us what you could take on. Oh, you don't know either.
You don't know either.
You asked.
I'm trying to think.
Guys, just pick piranhas with me. They will have no chance against us. We will take every piranha down.
I was gonna say
you're not wrong.
Like, why don't you be like Martine? And do you think you can go toe to toe with a hawk? Oh no, eagle.
Yeah, he said an eagle. Yeah,
an eagle.
Well, that would be illegal.
that is true.
Okay, what happens if they give you a pass? Like, all right, I want to see this. I want to see you fight.
I win it, but at what cost? You're thinking in jail.
You know what? I could take on a fox.
I think
I could take on a fox.
What do fox eat? Are they predators? I feel
they
eat meat. Yeah,
vermin and stuff, right?
Yeah. Like, my parents and grandparents, they used to have chickens, and foxes ate them all.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Minecraft got me messed up. I thought they only ate berries.
Swiper, no. Oh, they got it.
So you know what? For justice for those chickens, for my brother and sister chickens that I had, I'm choosing a fox. I will fight a fox in honor of my chickens.
You should film that. That'd be cool. I would love to see that.
Back in time.
I actually think it's illegal to kill a fox anyway.
I wonder what animal you can get away with killing on camera where people aren't mad at you. So far, I've learned snakes. You can pretty much kill any snake with a camera, and everyone's like, "Good job, yeah."
I feel like as long as you're defending yourself.
Yeah. No. I mean, you went there, like you're in the ring with the fox. I wonder what you'd be like.
I'd probably get destroyed for that.
You'd probably be booed. Or
what is
boo
this
you
guy
out.
doing? He's fighting a fox.
Got a fox in a headlock.
Family.
The fox is fighting me.
You're practically fighting a dog.
Yeah, very small too.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Actually, I think people would be cool with if I squished a piranha. I don't think anybody would care.
Like, damn, this guy knows how to catch fish. Fuck this piranha.
Say, where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
Y'all just cook it and have dinner.
Do people eat piranhas? I would.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they eat anything. I mean, like, look at Asia. Like, they'll eat anything. Like, frogs, freaking different types of bugs, like cicadas and stuff. Like, oh my god, look, this is meat. I'm like, no, that's a bug, bro. I was like, yeah, but your homeland. I was like, dude, I was born here in Vegas. I don't know about you. I was like,
they called it your homeland.
McDonald's, Jack in the Box. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
get your protein, man.
Yeah,
get your protein.
I would be interested in, but I would eat bugs if it was more normalized here. I think
you never eaten like back in the day, like in elementary school, where they had like book fairs where you can buy like cheddared crickets or something, and you can just like pop them in your mouth.
No,
that must be a Vegas thing.
We don't got shit to do besides gambling, so we can eat these crickets.
You guys are really struggling out there for farm life. You guys are eating the crickets.
These kids are paying for it.
No, I've never had that. I remember the book, like How to Eat Fried Worms or something like that. Do you remember that book when you were a kid?
I watched the movie.
Yeah, well, the book was first.
I know.
I'm here saying that as if I read it. I never, it was like, I think I just knew about the book. I didn't read it.
No, yeah.
We all
seen the movie.
But yeah, I don't think I'd eat worms though either.
Eat worms?
I don't think I would eat worms.
Is it because of like the texture? Do you think it's like the texture? If it's like, what happens if it's like crispy? You know what I mean? Like,
I think crispy does make a difference for sure. I'll eat anything crispy. Like you just, yeah, it's fine.
Pop it in the microwave.
Dip it in some hot sauce. You're good to go.
Wow.
I'd try a bug maybe, depending on the bug. It depends on the bug though. Yeah, I don't know if I could eat like a tarantula.
Would you eat a praying mantis? I feel like they would be like the chicken wings of the animal insect kingdom.
I don't know. I feel like they're just a bunch of air. You know what I mean? If you just crisp it,
yeah.
They're probably more like a salad.
Just bring them into salad. You know.
So, do you have a favorite bug?
Who, me?
Might as well. Yeah.
No, I don't eat bugs. Like I don't eat bugs in my spare time either. Like I think the closest.
No, I meant just do you like a certain bug? You
a favorite bug?
Yeah, just a favorite. Might as well. This is the same question I asked my kids. So
I like jumping spiders. I think they're really cool.
Jumping spiders.
Yeah. I literally will. If I see one, I'll literally like offer my hand to jump on it, like, and everything. I'll just like play with it for a little bit. And I'll just put it back into its habitat.
They probably think you're God.
Yeah, there's this one time at work. I was in my office and I was just typing on some stuff, and then like one of my coworkers started screaming. She's like, "Look at this big ass spider!" It was like maybe like this big, like a little tiny jumping spider. I was like, "Oh my god, look, it's a puppy!" And then after that, like Nate was like, "No, that's not a fucking puppy, that's an insect." I was like, "No, look, check it out, look." I was just like, I put my hand out, literally just hopped over my hand, and I was like, "Look, I'm just gonna put it right next to my face." I literally just hopped into my face, just like just stayed there, just like looking around, just going like this, just doing his happy dance, like, "Hey, I'm not." It's like basically.
I'm sure he was happy and not scared.
So I just like grabbed it back, and then like I put it back on my desk, and I was like, "Yeah, he could just chill here. He's not gonna do anything." And then like my manager walks by. "What the fuck is this?" And he just slaps. I'm like, "You just can't." I was like, "How dare you, dude?"
That's harsh. That hurts.
It's like my
What
friend.
about you guys? What's your guys' favorite insect?
My favorite insect.
I think ants are so cool.
Ants?
Ants?
Any
cool.
particular ant? Black ants, fire ants, bullet ants?
I don't see color like that.
I don't see color.
I just
ants are ants.
All the ants.
There's a big one, a small one. They're ants.
Yeah, just I like what they do. I think they're cool. When I was younger, I remember I used to. This is not really cool, but I would like make like I would encapsulate them. I'd make them basically have their own. What's it called? Not an amusement park. What's it called? Obstacle course.
Oh, okay.
I would make ant obstacle courses, and they never followed the rules. Most of the time, they just walked around it, but it was cool. Like,
wait, did you ever own like an ant farm or anything like that? Like
that felt wrong.
That felt wrong.
I couldn't do that. Yeah, no. I like my ants free, like America.
So were you like one of those guys that would like grab like a piece of food, put it on the ground, wait for one to show up, and then wait for it to run away to grab all the other ants, and then you take the food away, and then all the ants show up?
Guys, I swear it was here.
Them. Yeah, then I follow them to their hole, and now I know where to watch them all the time.
Evil.
And I definitely never did anything like spit on it ever when I was really little because I wanted to see what would happen. So
experiment.
I'll tell you this: they don't like it.
Oh, I bet. I would say for me,
dragonfly.
Oh no! I one time a dragonfly. One time I was cutting grass and one landed on my head and I didn't know what it was and I grabbed it and it messed the heck out of my hand.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
they hurt people.
It don't hurt. It's just because you felt the wing. It's like its reaction with the wings. I was like, oh my god. For me, I'm gonna go simple. I'm gonna say ladybug. I like ladybugs.
Ladybugs? Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say that? Would you just say
ladybugs?
Did you just say I'm gonna go simp?
Simple. Simple.
Oh, I thought you meant you're simping for ladybugs.
Yeah, you said simping, and I was like, whoa, what's going on there? I was like, okay, no, I'll agree to it. Yeah, that's cool.
No, ladybugs are cute. I get it. I love me a ladybug.
Plus, I hear it's good luck if they land on you. So.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I've always heard. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ladybug, I guess.
What's your
if I had to choose a bug?
You've ever had like have you ever seen like a ladybug gathering when there's just an abnormal amount? We had this thing in our backyard. Oh, you know what? Never mind. It wasn't just. I'm thinking of lightning bugs. Never mind.
Lightning bugs are cool.
They are cool.
Yeah, lightning bugs are really cool.
You don't have them where you're from. I'm sure.
The hell's a lightning bug? It's just
they're amazing. They're adorable.
like fireflies. Basically?
Yeah, it's fireflies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We call them lightning bugs. Yeah.
Is that a Delaware thing?
I don't know.
Bugs.
We call them lightning bugs. I thought fireflies was something different.
All right, hold on. I remember, Kami, you'll probably remember this a while back when we were talking about soda. Flem, when you're getting a fountain soda, do you call it a soda or do you call it a fountain soda?
Who you mean pop?
He calls it pop. Would you call it a fountain soda or a soda?
Guys, I don't know. Is this normal?
I just say soda. But
no, I would say fountain soda.
Because I remember I was in a call with you once, Kami, and you were like having a hard time that I was calling it a fountain soda. You're like, why are you calling it a fountain soda?
I was like, yeah, it's like you did all that extra, like you took yourself upon yourself to add an extra word. I was like, dude, it's just soda.
No, there's a difference.
There is a difference.
It's still soda.
No.
It's still soda.
Hold on, easy, buddy. Easy. Right. I don't think we should be taking any advice from a guy calling it pop. I don't think.
I don't call it pop. I call it soda.
All right. No, fountain soda because it's different. The flavors are different. It's always different. A soda would mean like just a can,
just like a can,
like a bottle. Yeah.
Versus like something you get at like McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah, it's a fountain soda.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, and if I was in the heat in the moment and someone said, what is that? I would say soda.
Yeah.
Give me the fountain soda. What?
But like, I think we say fountain soda to describe give more detail. Like now you're like, oh, where did he get that? He must have went to a gas station or a fast food establishment.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's just conversation building.
When I talk to people from Minnesota and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a pop. I'm like,
yeah, no, those people can just stay.
What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean grab a pop? I was like, a pop like Coke, Sprite. I'm like, you mean soda? You're just gonna go grab soda? What the heck? It's like, no, it's just pop. I'm like, nah, dude, I don't like that.
I don't know where it's at, but there is a place somewhere where they call everything Coke.
What?
Everything.
Like a Coke is soda. They say Coke. That's in reference to whatever there is.
So you can get a Pepsi and it would be called a Coke.
Yeah.
A Mountain Dew would be called a Coke.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think
Wait,
it might be hillbilly something. It might be something around there. I knew a guy and he was like, "Yes, what we all do. Call it Coke."
So everything is called Coke.
Yeah, it's like a blanket term for soda for them.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Coke was a universal thing for them. Like, hey, if you say you gotta take a shit, yo, I gotta go get a Coke.
Oh, no.
Oh, let me take a piss real quick. No, you gotta say, let me take a Coke real quick.
No, I would. That'd be a way.
That actually would be kind of cool.
That's like a new language.
Yeah, let me get the Coke for you. No, it's let me hold the door for you. No, it's Coke, man. You gotta get with the times.
And I know we've already talked a lot about
we're inventing something.
Yeah, we've already did drugs, but we're referring to Coca-Cola. At least I am. I don't know.
I think we're inventing something, guys. We got to start it before other people do. We got to start calling everything Coke.
I really want to do as a good just an honest an honest prank. Just hey, do you want a bag of Coke? Have a little Ziploc bag and 3D print a Coke bottle. Put it inside and just hey man, here's a bag of Coke. Just see their reactions, just see how fucked up they think how fucked up I am. You know what I mean? It's this guy must be stupid or something. But in my head, I'm like, you have no respect for me whatsoever. The fact that you'll just accept whatever I give you.
It's actually adorable thought though.
Yeah. just a prank, bro. Just a prank.
Yeah, that's like one of those pranks that like aren't really too far in a negative way. Like I think that's an acceptable prank.
Yeah.
As long as you're not bashing someone on the head with a Coke bottle.
No.
Yeah.
Want some Coke?
that or what is it like? They'll be like in a store and they'll throw like a laundry basket on somebody's head and then run off or something.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I don't like those pranks. You've seen those?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
Though.
that's
Like,
insane.
especially the ones where they do the same thing too. Like, they'll put a box over their head, and then same thing to them. They're they're both confused. Like, obviously they know it's you. Like, you come on, you're the only one there.
And most of those are probably staged, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
you get that one, yeah. If they're younger, yeah. Older could be somewhat real, but the younger people, yeah.
I do love the thought of me like scrolling through TikTok or whatever site I'm on. I see people doing these pranks like where they're like doing that, hitting people. Then the other one, they're like shanking people, like taking their pants down. And then I go one more, and it's you with a little tiny Coke bottle in a bag, and you're like, "This is the best prank. This is the best prank ever." It's perfect here.
All right, time for bed.
That's funny.
That's good.
3 a.m. in the morning.
So let's talk a little bit more about games. I think that you stream. Are you currently in the streamer sphere? Are you streaming again, or are you on a hiatus?
No, not anymore. I stopped streaming just because it's not what I envisioned. Just because like, yeah, I was making like a good like fan base and everything like that, a viewer base. But it would be exhausting sometimes because when I'm like streaming, I don't want to be like super over the top anymore, like very happy, trying to make crack jokes and stuff like that, commentary. I just want to like do a brain dead game and just chill, relax. And then but as soon as I change up like my whole my mood, they'll think like, oh, this is not like you. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm a human being. Like there's some days where I won't be like that.
Completely get that.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
So like it just kept pulling me away. Like every single time I would stream, I'm just like, okay, it's happening again. Like, okay, I don't feel like it's fun anymore because now I have to like put on a show, but that's not what I wanted to do in the first place. I wanted to show everybody the video games that I'm playing and just share it with them instead of like, oh, this guy is just funny because I like the way he jokes about everything. Like, no, there's not going to be times where I'm going to be making jokes and stuff. Like I'm so captivated or immersed into the game or like, hey, I don't give a shit about this game. I'm just going to be death scrolling while I'm like playing back to back, you know, like I want them to see and enjoy like my company, you know, like that type of you can be in a room with somebody. You don't have to talk with them. You don't have to bullshit with them. Just as long as you know that they're there. You're like, all right, cool. Like I'm safe. Like I have somebody that's with me, all that kind of stuff. So like I wanted to create that type of atmosphere instead of like, oh, well, I wonder what kind of out of pocket shit Ervik will say today. I'm like, no, dude, I'm done saying like, oh, I'm gonna punch your face with my lips. Don't make me do it or something like that. Like,
well, it's like when you start streaming and like you have that mentality of like, yeah, I'm having fun. You're a little bit more quippy and you're saying all this stuff, and that's what people know you for. Yeah, and then like if you're not, then it's just like the assumption something's wrong. Yeah, and then you're bombarded with all this. They're really well-meaning people, but it's they're actually more stressful than they realize.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how's I know you've been playing Hunt Showdown, the new Hunt Showdown. How you been liking that?
Oh, it's honestly, it's like my replacement for Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Just because like I'm actually in that particular game. There's not a lot of people that play that just because it wasn't advertised frequently as it should.
Right.
I agree. I think it's a great game.
Oh yeah. Beautiful graphics. It's a slow paced game. It's not your average like Call of Duty, anything like that. Very unique battle royale-esque, like PvE versus and PvP also.
Yeah. A lot of listening. Gotta be good with your
that's
ears.
true. I played it a few times. I like
it a lot.
It's not
it is
for,
fun.
Like, everybody. But yeah, no, for a fact, it is like one of my favorite games. It's to a point where like I have to like immediately change my name to Batman just because I run with a bat So like I suck at shooting. Like there's no way I have to predict the bullet drop, the timing when they're like running and stuff. Like, dude, I don't got time for that. I'm just gonna run up and hit them with the bat. It's either I hit them or not. Like, so like I'll talk to them too. I'm like, hey, I'm coming for you, and you'll just see this thing called Batman, but it's just Bat space Man. So like was like, okay, what's up, Batman? Like, what are you gonna do? And then as soon as you like they start talking, I just clobber them with the head, like with my baseball bat.
Wow,
and they're just like, hey, what happened? And then they're dead. Like I was like, all right, where's his teammate? I'll run. If I get shot, I get shot. Hey, I didn't have a gun. You got a shotgun? It beats my baseball bat. I can't beat that.
I love meleeing though. Meleeing is so much fun to me in games. Like I would melee over shooting any day in a game. It's fun.
That's like the ultimate like fuck you. Yeah, it's like like you think you got skills? No, yeah, you get the talking stick. Like what the hell?
Yeah, it's like those games where you like all you have is a stick to defend yourself. You're just beating them in the head with a stick, or you're throwing a rock at them.
Like there's this one time I was playing with Martine, and like we're obviously like sound whoring. Like okay, they're downstairs and not upstairs. And then Martine's like, oh, I got him. And he just gets shot to death. Like, I think he got shotgun in the face. And then, like, Martine's like, okay, I think you can come save me. So I was running with the baseball bat, and the two guys popped out of the corner. They all looked up at me, and I was like, shit, fuck it. So I just started running. I hopped all the way down, and I just swung, and I hit both of them at the same time, and they both died. And then Martine was like,
dang.
You're a god. I don't know how you did that, but you're. I was like, oh, maybe.
That's great.
And then, so like I healed him and we just extracted. It was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. And then like right after the match, they tried to add me, and I was like, you know what? I'll add one of them and see what happens. Added me is like, you bat motherfucker. That's the only thing that you're good at. I was like, oh, okay, dude. Like,
I was hoping it'd be like, I am so impressed by what you have accomplished on this game.
Yeah.
It's never that,
hey, fuck you. You're a very talented gamer. No, you suck.
Did he like stay as your friend, or did he like automatically like unfriend you after you did that, or like?
Oh yeah, no, he did that, like, you know, that childish thing where they say their piece and they'll automatically unfriend you. I'm just like, okay, you want to have the last laugh? Like, yeah. I hope you get your recognition that you wanted from somebody. Like,
and by the way, I think you suck.
Unfriend.
It can't be like Xbox where you can record your voice, send a message, and then just be done.
God, I love that.
I've had a few hate messages like that before, like on what was I was playing GTA. I think I said this before, but I was playing GTA, and I made somebody mad to the point where they messaged me and told me to 1v1 them on a completely different game. I was like, I'm not getting on a completely different game just because I made you mad.
Yeah. So you want to fight me in a different game because you got mad at this game.
Right. Come over to the game I'm good at. Yeah, come on over. I made this game myself. It's called I Win.
Right?
I'm a game developer.
It feels so good though, like when people get mad at you for like random though. It feels so good. But dude, let's I also want to talk about SCP because dude, whenever I play SCP with you, I know I'm gonna do good. I know I'm gonna do good because you're a good teacher at that game. I think half of my SCP clips on TikTok are with you in it.
Oh really? I need to go check that out. I haven't I only downloaded TikTok just to post like maybe one or like a couple videos, right? I think like maybe 5 of them because like, you know, you, Martine, Dana are like, dude, you're gonna be so famous if you post it. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just post it. And ever since I posted it, never touched it again. So I was just like, why do I need TikTok when I have Instagram? I can just look at the reels or YouTube reels, you know? Like, why do I need an extra thing that can do the same thing what these can do, you know?
And they're all interchangeable. I can't tell you how many times that I'm trying to show my wife like something funny that I saw today and that I liked. And I have to like navigate through like 6 different apps. Like, was it on Twitter? I can't find it. I was like, okay, no, it was on Facebook Reels. I'll go and look. Like, it's everywhere. Like, and I never find it.
I think the most funniest thing I've seen on that note was like it was a recording of a recording of a recording. So I saw a YouTube reel that was recording a TikTok reel that was recording an Instagram reel to YouTube. I'm like,
it's called digital inception.
But the funny thing is, you'll still see the shit. Like you're like, I know it's been copied 3 times, but this video is funny as fuck. I'm just like, dude, all right. Swipe up. Continue on.
One of the things that always bothers me is like when you finally find like a really cool video and you're enjoying it and you're watching it and then you accidentally refresh and then it's gone forever. It's gone forever and you never see it again. It's like, oh no.
That's why I have to like it and then save it afterwards.
Right.
If I like something, then I can go back when I'm feeling down or I just need like a little like, hey, I'm pissed off right now, so I just need something that just completely turns me 180. Just like, you saw that, like one of my favorite videos is like when I get like annoyed and stuff is like the father was like looking at his daughter. He's like, oh, slide down and swing, honey. And she's like, wee! And she just jumps. Instead of sliding through the slides, she just literally just launches herself. And the dad's like grabbing her on the arms like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Then I'm like not pissed off anymore. I'm like, all right, cool. That's a cool video to watch.
Right. but Kami, going back to what I was saying, I made a TikTok of the last time we played SCP. It was me and you were saying when you say lovely weather we're having, that's my cue to shoot. I made a TikTok out of that. That was so funny, dude.
Yeah, then we got what was it, the doggo? So there's like, I can't kill that. I was like, I can't do that.
I was like, lovely weather we're having.
Yeah, what bothered me about that was that he's the one that established the rules. And then when you guys were running, Ronnie's like, is he going to say it? Is he going to say it? And then Ronnie says it himself.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Would not be good in an active shooter situation. You guys
what did you? I mean, like, there's no way we could kill that thing with a pistol. I was like, there's no way. I mean, if anything, we could just destroy his shield, but after that, he could just replenish it right back after like we empty a whole clip on it.
Yeah, I mean, we could take his zombies, but I turned into one, so. And then I made another TikTok from SCP with us where you were playing as Peanut, and you were Peanut. I was probably I think I was like Doggo. I was Doggo, and we threw that grenade in the elevator.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Ronnie, wait. It's like, don't go in the elevator yet, because watch, they're gonna throw a grenade. And as soon as I said that, like the grenade popped inside the elevator. I'm like, see, now we can go inside, and they don't have any grenades. Now we can go fuck them up. And like, that's funny that you mentioned that, because I was seeing their POV, the people that were upstairs, that they were just like, wait, don't throw don't go in yet. Let's throw a grenade in the elevator. And then while they were saying that, I was saying that, like, hey, don't go in the elevator because they're gonna toss a grenade. And then as soon as like they threw the grenade and then they popped up, they're like, oh shit, like the grenade didn't work out. And then that's when you saw like me just stop for a little bit, and then that's when you come fucking them up. Just like killing them one by one. I'm like, dude, this is pure content right there.
Oh man, dude, I love playing that game with you because it's so much fun. You get some fun clips out of that, dude.
Yep. Thank you.
We need to get Flem playing again. Flem, you need to join SCP again, dude.
I want to. I should. I'm not saying I'm against it. It's just Sundays during. I think the timing is always so weird. It's just.
I think it's like 6 p.m. your time. Is when it starts.
Every other Sunday actually.
Yeah, Sunday night. Yeah.
So obviously not last weekend, but it'll be this weekend coming up. I think. I mean, that's if he does it. I don't even know. But
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so busy with what was it? Like Halloween.
Halloween, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that holiday? What was it? Hollow what? Hollow. By the way, we hadn't talked about it, but did you guys have a good Halloween or?
I did. I mean,
yeah. Did you give out the full bars from candy?
I did. I was the cool house. People, all the kids were like, "Wow, are you rich?" I was like, "No, I wish I was." But if only.
Nah, I save up all year for this, kids. Make sure you tell everyone I have the cool house. Okay, bye.
But no, it was a good time. I had a lot of kids.
Were you Wolverining it up?
No, so I didn't dress up for Halloween, but I know that's weird. I know that's weird.
So you only wore it 800 times before Halloween.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I did.
Cool
Okay. I did put on a. I did put on a Batman mask though. I put on a Batman mask.
I saw you
playing.
Yeah,
I
saw you streaming with that. Yeah.
I did a Batman mask, which So I mean, Kami, I don't know if you knew this, but I was doing a challenge where I was streaming every day of October. Like I streamed kind of like how Dana does with December. He streams every day of December.
Oh yeah.
I streamed every day of October. So I did it. I didn't skip a day. So that was very challenging. I haven't streamed since.
That mask looked awful.
So you ended off the day with a Batman.
It just looked so uncomfortable because it didn't have a mouth opening.
No, it had a mouth opening. I was using a straw. It had a mouth.
Okay, but I think you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Just a straw.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah. Eat a sandwich.
Is
that Batman or Bane?
but no, yeah, it had a little hole in the mask. But yeah, it was a good little challenge. Kept me streaming, so I was happy about that. And I'm taking a break from streaming right now till I mean, I'm gonna stream again this week, but I just took the last couple days off, but I'm gonna start streaming again soon, and I think I'm gonna start streaming on TikTok too. I've
heard that. I've seen people with success.
I'm gonna do the whole multi-streaming thing soon, so I'm gonna give that a try. So if you don't see me on Twitch, you'll see me on TikTok.
all right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's something new.
I just wanted to mention that how's the weather?
I can't kill that.
Very cold. and I do want to think I mentioned, I don't know if people are noticing what's on my shirt. I do have the vote circle. I voted for Kanye. I just want to make that make that clear. I did the thing. I voted for who everybody wants. We're putting Kanye. We're putting we're putting President Kanye and Vice President Waka Flocka in the office.
When I said how's the weather, you guys knew what I meant, right?
Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you meant.
Okay. Thank God. I thought that just sounded like really stupid.
No.
That was my code word. Just to make it clear for anybody.
No, completely get it, dude. Kami, so dude, we want to appreciate you being here, man. It's been a lot of fun. We definitely want you to come on again soon. Sometime, dude, come on whenever you want. But okay. Is there anything else you want to say to anybody before we head out, or is there any advice, any tips, anything that you want to say to people? Just you could tell them to F off. You could do whatever you want, dude.
Anything.
Honestly, I think like my advice to everybody, just because like I see people, it's easier to think about negative comments or think negative about people, but it's harder to think positive. Just because like everybody is naturally driven towards being negative, having like negative thoughts towards a person and stuff. So it makes a better person for you to be positive and be cheery. Just make one little comment to a person like, "Hey, I like your hair today," or something. So like for me, I always love to leave on a good note with everybody. So like when I say goodbye to them, I never say goodbye because I never saw a good and a goodbye. So I just tell them like, "Hey, have a blessed day." Like, even though I'm not very religious or anything like that, the fact that whatever they believe in will bless them. So, like, because I don't know what they're going to be coming home to. Maybe they're not coming home to a home. They might be coming to a home to like something abusive or something like that. Like, at least that I made that positive impact will help them push them to do better or like get out of their situation, everything. So it's not like. It's not negative always through, like there's somebody out there that's giving you that positive energy.
And it goes a long way.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I can't think of how many times, like, just little gestures out in public, or someone does something nice to me, it actually makes me feel uplifted. So, just to return the favor, you might be making someone else. So we do want compliments before you leave. If you give us one,
but that's funny though, because like the littlest thing will make me happy. Like that's like Like you could just tell me, hey man, your hair looks nice today. That'll make like my whole week. It's as simple as that. So, dude, that's awesome. That's great.
Ronnie, real quick, what did you used to say when you were signing off? Every time that I was like saying goodbye on your stream,
have a phenomenal dream.
You'd be like, have a phenomenal dream.
Have a phenomenal dream.
Yeah.
I always want people to have good dreams. Never have a nightmare. I always have good dreams.
You don't say it anymore, but maybe
no, I say it when people say they're going to bed. So if you're telling me you're going to bed, that's when I say it.
Okay.
But
I just never tell you that.
No, I mean that would be awesome if you could say that like on a daily thing, like, hey man, have a blessed day, Ronnie. You're just like, hey, have a phenomenal dream. You know, like
noted.
You're living out your dream right now. You know.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. Every time I end stream, I'm gonna start saying that. But all right, Kami, dude. Again, thank you so much for being here, man. I know you said you're not like streaming as much anymore, but tell people where they can find you. Just tell them like everything, dude. Go for it.
To be honest with you, I don't have social media whatsoever.
Tell people your Twitch. Tell people your
find
Twitch.
Find them on our podcast the next time.
Find them on our podcast and find them on Twitch.
Yeah, my Twitch would be twitch.tv/KamiMaybe. Kami with KamiMaybe. Sometimes people put Kami, so they put an extra M at it. No, it's Kami, so not Kami. So
right.
Those losers better learn your name.
Yeah.
Dude, I love your name.
Oh, thank you. Thought of it myself.
All right. Well, dude.
What's this? When you guys like do that sign off, do you guys do this like certain gesture or something like that, or?
Wrong podcast, bud.
Throw a hand sign.
You're thinking of our brother podcast.
What do you mean by that?
Our sibling podcast. But I mean, if you want to do something, we're totally down.
No, you're good.
We usually do the thing that you write out blood with your fingers.
What?
I was gonna do like Wu-Tang Clan, you know.
We do this.
But I mean, hey, if you ever have something you want to do, I'm down.
Oh, no, you're good.
We should start something.
Should start.
I usually like thank you for the stream. What I like to say too, I always do like this long outro. I mean, it's just like, you know, have a blessed day. Remember, never to drink and drive, token float. And as the Canadians would say, peace out.
Awesome.
Only the Canadians.
Well, Flem, do you have anything else you want to say before we head out, man?
It was an honor to see the face with the voice together at the same time. It was cool.
In real time.
I'm sure that I'll see you again, maybe during the SCP Sunday type thing.
Okay.
I'm hoping we all get together, man. It'd be fun. Have our little group together, all running together.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, this has been episode 15 of the Lack Thereof podcast. We want to thank Kami again for being here. This has been DJDubC and Flemoxicillin. Again, you guys can check us out. You guys can check us out on YouTube. You guys can check us out on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon Music. Feel free to check us out anywhere you want. And we'll see you guys next time for episode 16.